We all have that local corner pharmacy. It's such a familiar spot, right? A place you can count on for advice and care. But what if that same trusted place was about to get a major high-tech upgrade? Today, we're going to dive into how technology is totally shaking up the world of independent pharmacies, and we'll use one really fascinating program as our guide. So, let's jump right in. All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the big challenge pharmacies are up against. Then, we'll talk about a new kind of solution, a digital prescription, if you will. We're going to see what it's like for patients, explore how it ends up being a win-win for everyone, and finally, we'll imagine what the pharmacist of tomorrow really looks like. So, first things first, let's really set the stage and understand the problem here. You see, independent pharmacies are so much more than just a place to pick up pills. They're these vital hubs in our communities. But, and this is a big but, they're under some serious pressure that's putting their future in jeopardy. And the scale we're talking about here is just massive. Think about it for a second. Over 18,000 of these local pharmacies are out there, all across the country. That's a huge essential network, a part of our healthcare system we probably don't think about nearly enough. And here's the real crux of the issue. Even though they're so important, a lot of them are really struggling to keep the lights on. The old ways of doing business just aren't cutting it anymore, which is forcing them to get creative and find new ways to stay afloat. And that pressure, well, it's actually paving the way for a huge change in how pharmacies work. Okay, so we've got the problem down. Now, let's talk about a really cool solution. And this isn't about some new drug. Nope. This is about a whole new kind of prescription, a digital one, that uses tech to completely change the game. So, the key idea here is something called remote therapeutic monitoring, or RTM for short. What on earth is that? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It just means using technology, like the smartphone already in your pocket, to manage your health from the comfort of your own home. It keeps you connected to your pharmacist or doctor without you having to constantly go in for appointments. This quote right here, it just nails the whole idea. RTM programs are really a two-for-one deal. On one side, patients get healthier, which is amazing, and on the other side, pharmacies get a brand new, stable way to make money. It's a model where taking great care of people is also just good business. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wow, that sounds really complicated for a small local pharmacy to set up. But that's the beautiful part about this system. It's designed to be dead simple. It's what they call a turnkey solution. It costs the pharmacy nothing to join, and all the complicated stuff, like billing and customer support, it's all handled for them. That just removes a massive roadblock right there. Okay, so we see why the pharmacies are jumping on board, but what does this actually feel like for you, the person using it? Let's totally switch gears now and zoom in on the patient experience, because this is where the technology really shines. Just imagine having a little health coach living in your phone. This platform is packed with stuff. We're talking interactive brain games, smart medication reminders, and even really clever safety alerts. For instance, it can let your family know if you wander off and end up somewhere unexpected, like a hospital. It's really a complete toolkit for managing your health. And this right here points to why so many other health apps just fail. They're boring. I mean, who wants to do the exact same 3 exercises every single day? You just stop using it. This program gets that. It keeps things fresh with a ton of different activities, and that variety is absolutely key to keeping people engaged and sticking with it for the long haul. And check out how widely this can be applied. This isn't just for one little thing. It's designed to help with a whole range of issues, from physical stuff like balance and muscle problems, all the way to actively fighting cognitive decline and reducing dementia risk. It's a genuinely proactive tool for staying healthy. Okay, get ready for this. Because if there's one feature that feels like it's pulled straight from a sci-fi movie, it's this one. The platform has an AI-powered biometric scan that just uses the camera on your phone or tablet. It's an unbelievably powerful health check you can do in just 30 seconds, sitting on your couch. So what's it checking? In that half a minute, it gets a read on your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your oxygen levels. This puts the power right in your hands. You can track your own numbers, see how they change over time, and really become an active partner in your own wellness. It's personalized healthcare, for real. So how does this all come together? We've got patients who are more engaged and pharmacies that are more empowered. Let's dig into how those two things create this amazing positive feedback loop where everybody wins. This table just lays it all out so clearly. Look at this. For every single patient benefit on the left, there's a direct pharmacy benefit on the right. Patients get healthier, the pharmacy gets a new way to earn money. Patients are more involved, the pharmacy builds stronger relationships with them.
The takeaway is simple. Better patient care directly fuels a healthier, stronger business. It's that simple.
All right, so where is all this headed? For our last section, let's pull the camera back and look at the really big picture. Because this isn't just about a new app, it's about completely changing what it means to be a community pharmacist. I love this timeline because it tells the whole story. Pharmacists used to just be dispensers of medicine. Then they became trusted advisors on how to use that medicine. And now, the next step in that journey is for them to become your proactive digital health partner. Someone who uses tech to help you stop problems before they even start. So if there's one big idea to walk away with today, it's this. Technology is turning our most accessible healthcare spots, those local pharmacies, into powerful hubs for a whole new kind of healthcare. Care that's proactive, focused on prevention, and tailored just for you. And that leaves us with a pretty cool question to chew on, doesn't it? As this kind of tech becomes more and more common, the person you see to get your prescription filled might just become the same person coaching you on your digital health journey. So could your pharmacist become your digital health coach? That future might be a lot closer than we think.